Welcome, everyone, to our 2025 Masters Welcome Preview Show. I'm Paul Scott with my good friend Matt Berkey. How are you, Matt, and where are you coming from today?
What's up, Paul? I am in the Pocono Mountains up at a camp here with a quick week of family vacation. Excited. I took off the whole week just to watch the Masters. Not really, but it worked out. So, how are you, Paul?
I'm doing great. Coming from, as you know, Fredericksburg, Virginia. Super excited for the Masters. Super excited that we are back, Matt. We have missed out on we've had golf that we've been able to watch, but nothing like major golf and starting out with the granddaddy of them all, the Masters.
That's it. They're not hitting into screens anymore, Paul. It's not the TGL. Now it's the official start of their season, kind of, and our season, most importantly. Start of the Fore Fathers season. So we congratulate last year's winner, my father-in-law, Joe Green, who won the season-long Fore Fathers Cup. And he got a nice trophy, as always, that comes along with that, thanks to our sponsors. You want to share about our sponsors, Paul?
Yes, so thanks again to Brian and the Tri-State team for sponsoring us again. We're supposed to have a lot of new people also joining us again from Tri-State for the tournament. So just thank you to all of you who are joining us for the first time. Also, we may talk about it later. If you're unsure on any rules, questions, or anything, you can check out our app, which will be linked in the email, that you're able to see all of our rules and how we run this thing.
It's super cool to see it grow over the years. I know we'll have returning people this year. We'll have new people. So that's always exciting to throw the rookies into there and see how they can match up with the big boys, starting with the Masters. So, Paul, what are you excited about most heading into Thursday?
I'm just excited. I just love to just follow. I love following on the Masters app. So where you can watch every single, you can follow all of your golfers and see exactly how they're doing. So I love all of that. Every single shot you can watch. So I love kind of marking every single guy I have and being able to follow how they're doing. So that's my favorite part. How about you?
I just love Jim Nance's voice and the slow shots of the flowers across Augusta National. So that's what it's all about. It's like
Ooh.
golf is back.
One day we'll be able to get there, Matt. Maybe we can even do a live Fore Fathers video from the Masters Media Center. That would be awesome.
That would be making it right there.
So I'm going to transition in. I got a question for you, Matt. We just
All right.
got rapid fire here.
Let's do
We
it.
got ad-libbed questions here for each
All right.
other. So here we
Yep.
go. We don't know what we're going
Yep.
to say.
It'll be fun.
My question for you: who do you think is going to be the golfer with the highest score, the worst round? Who is it going to be, and what are they going to shoot?
Oh, the worst golfer. Is Sandy Lyle still playing?
I don't know if
So
Sandy
look at
Lyle
this.
is
Oh
playing.
man.
You can choose. Oh, and I won't tell you who you can choose in case if you
Here.
want to say him.
You know what? Hmm. First person that came to my mind who I absolutely love. I love Freddie Couples.
Ooh.
Smoothest swing in golf. I know he's been working on getting more distance recently to see if he can hang, but he was the first golfer that came to my mind. I hope he doesn't, but he's gonna go out there and hopefully he doesn't put up a stinker, but highest round, I'll give it to my boy Freddie Couples.
Okay, I believe the oldest person who I'm not choosing this in it playing in his last Masters is the wonderful Bernhard Langer at
Well,
age 67. I believe this is his 41st Masters, and this will be apparently his last.
I would say he's got a better shot at being in contention, Paul, than he does at
Wow.
shooting the highest score. Bold prediction.
Wow.
Never count
Matt,
out Bernard. Never count him
my
out.
the answer to my question, I'm going with the wonderful Angel Cabrera, who just won recently for the first time since being in jail.
Yeah,
Um, I'm gonna say Angel shooting a solid 85.
that's a good call. That's a good call. All right, Paul, I got a question for you.
Sure.
The winner of the Masters this year, coming from PGA Tour or Live?
Oh, locking in PGA Tour all day.
Yeah.
Live may be the play for our challenge, choosing some plus 50 golfers in there. There's a lot of solid guys in there. But when I'm looking at PGA Tour, I got Rory, I got Scotty, I got Xander, I got Ludwig, and I got a lot of other guys in there. I got to lock in the PGA Tour. Now, there's some dark horses in Live. We got Brooks, Bryson, we got John Rahm. But overall, if I'm choosing one or the other, and you got to remember, a lot of guys from Live who may be playing well just can't qualify just because they can't get enough qualification points or whatever. We do have a decent amount of Live guys still playing in it. Sergio's been playing well. Joaquin Neiman. We have some guys, but
So
I
much.
gotta give me the PGA Tour.
All
Yeah.
right.
How
Sounds
about
good.
you?
I'd probably go PGA Tour as well, just because of the sheer number. But Bryson could pull a low number out of the hat. He's been doing well. But yeah, we'll have fun. I'm kind of rooting for Rory. Did you see he almost killed a turtle today at the
No,
practice round? They were trying
no.
to skip the water shot, and he almost hit a turtle. So that would have been like a story. But I'm kind of rooting for Rory to finish out the Grand Slam. Scotty Scheffler as always. So, but it'll just be a fun week. So, Paul, another thing, did you see Brandel Chambly came out with a video this week of words that broadcasters cannot say while broadcasting the Masters? I don't know if you, by
I
your,
did not.
it looked like you saw it. He's talking about how they can't say words like fan, or driving range or back nine, and all of it because they want that Southern charm that any words with any like weird connotation, fan, fanatic, driving range is, it's a practice area. So the patrons practice area, and it's the second nine because
Mm,
back nine, backside kind of refers to your butt. And so they're like, no, this is like a nice Southern gentleman vibe that we
mm.
want at the Masters broadcast. So keep your ears out for all 4 days of the broadcast to see if you can hear any of those taboo words that they get penalized for. Very
Yeah,
interesting.
so maybe that's why they haven't hired us yet because we say those words all the time. So
They,
I think
they,
that's the only reason why, CBS hasn't called us yet.
that's true. Next
I
year.
didn't. I did not watch that. I did watch a video by Golf Digest on the $140 million practice range, which is super interesting. Just like I think it's like an 8 hole like practice range slash course that they only use for 1 or 2 weeks before the I think 2 weeks before the Masters, 1 week for like the women's amateur, and a few days um, for like the drive, chip, and putt. But I think it's only used like 3 weeks out of the 3 or 4 weeks out of the year,
Wow.
which is just for $140 million. But the Masters can do that.
Got to be
So
immaculate. Again,
yeah,
driving range, practice area.
yes,
Good.
practice
Facility.
range, and
Yeah,
it's
something
and
like
it's like heated, so they can like change. They can, if it's dewy, they can like change the ground for all of that. It was
that. Wow.
crazy. Moving into weather, Matt, as our forefathers resident weatherman, I'm going to go over some of the weather for the week. As you're watching this, you're trying to decide, okay, how's the weather going to be? It's looking pretty good, Matt. Really, Friday's the only day to watch. It's looking like it's going to be a high of 71 with a 24% chance of rain. Not bad for the worst in the whole weekend with 12-mile-per-hour winds. So last year we had a weather delay. I believe it was Thursday to start the tournament. This week we got a high of 76, 71, 66, and 73 with low chance of rain and low chance of wind. So different from Monday, which was postponed because
Yeah.
of weather. Should be good the rest of the week.
So it looks like we're gonna have some low scores at the Masters. If the
Mm,
weather holds up, that means maybe your tiebreaker that you want as you're choosing the winner's score of the tournament you might want it to be a few strokes lower into the negatives, or higher into the negatives. I don't know, however you would mathematically term that, but a better score for your tiebreaker score because we might have some low ones.
yeah. And we're starting to as we're recording this, we just sent out the emails. So we're
Mhm.
starting to get the teams flooding in. And I just can't wait to see how many people we have and who they choose.
It's going to be a blast, Paul. I can't wait to see everybody else's team names below mine on the leaderboard. That's what gets me most
Ooh,
excited.
love it. Well, Matt, I think that's it. I just can't wait to get out there and watch everyone. And we will see all of you on the Sunday. And remember, if you win, be looking out for that email because we will be trying to get a hold of you to come on with us Sunday afternoon or evening.
That's it. We hope to see you on the recap show on Sunday. It's going to be awesome. All right, everybody. Paul, we're excited. It's going to be awesome. All right.
So long, everyone.
See you, everybody.